Yeah.
Girl Talk with Bii and Bri. Now make sure you stay tuned every week, like clockwork, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. And make sure you follow and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All right there now, and do not forget, it's Girl Talk on Elite TV Network. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Girl Talk with Bii and Bri. Welcome to episode 2. Okay, we is in here.
Yes.
We got some great topics for you guys. Okay. Today is modern dating is broken. Let's just be honest. Okay. So we all, ladies and gentlemen, know about that particular topic. Okay. If you're out here dating, you understand that it ain't the same.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Reasons because
Well, one, men don't. I mean, chivalry is completely dead. They don't open doors. They don't push the chair out for you. I mean, it's not the same. We don't have the same caliber of men today as we did back then. You know, the women did back then. So I just feel like, first of all, it's sip and what?
Let me find out the married lady is
Sip
an
and spill
alcoholic.
Wednesday.
Yes,
So
yes.
what we got? What we drinking on today? Let's show the people what we're drinking on today. So this right here is Tarantula Azul. This is tequila. That's what we're drinking on today. Okay, let's go ahead and pour up.
Okay. Because we need to sip and
So
spill.
pour your cup. Get ready to
Yes.
sip.
It's definitely
So we
time.
can
Let's go ahead and girl talk.
girl talk. Okay, let's get it.
Oh, that's real good.
So that one is shit.
Girl, look,
Did I have you?
I don't need to overdo nothing.
Look, everything you gotta go to work. Listen. All right. So, like we said, dating is just not the same now in today's, world, society as it was back then. I've heard stories from my grandma before she passed about, her and my grandpa. It's just things just aren't the same as they were now, like they were then. So, since you said you out there, Bii, let's talk about what's so different for you.
Okay, so what I don't like, and this is when men feel like a date, when you first meet somebody, that means let's go kick it at their house. Right. 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. Like, nigga, I just met you.
Right.
As a matter of fact, not too long, last weekend, met somebody, exchange conversation.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, okay, we found a little bit. Then all of a sudden, somebody said, what time you get out of work? And I was like, I told her, we can meet up late tonight. No.
What?
We don't do that. No. I go to bed early.
We real boss
I go to bed early.
Okay. You heard these young Rudy Foods ain't got nothing to do.
But I was like, we can meet up during the daytime. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can do a little lunch. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
So
We can meet up, and go somewhere and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I need to know where you live day one.
Thank you.
Like,
You
for real.
damn sure ain't gonna know where I live at.
Never know.
If you know where I live at, baby, you got a key, and you paying the mortgage.
Oh, period.
Okay?
Period.
We already locked in.
Right.
I ain't locked in with nobody.
Right.
So right now, I call y'all conversations. That's how
Right.
I put y'all in the.
It is what it is.
We have conversations. Okay? But I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk to me or whatever, but why you feel like we need to? What? At late night, baby, I'm asleep.
Look, I already told y'all episode 1. I'm married with 3 children. I look. It's too much. It's too much. My friends be calling like, "Yeah, you want to get out? You want to go here? What's going on?" I'm like, look, I got 3 businesses, 3 children, a husband, a dog, a household, and some big girl. I got shit to do. Okay, I'll catch you next week. This week ain't big. Okay,
I feel you.
So give me an example of, well, outside of you saying that, men just want to go straight to the house, Netflix and chill type shit.
Right.
What else is an example of,
As far as chivalry, mind you, I grew up with my great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So I saw a lot of, a lot of respect as far as the love. You know what I'm saying? The mornings, breakfast together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Even if one is going out the door, he will make sure that he opens the door for her. You know what I'm saying? Coming in and out, making sure that when they get in the car, he opens up her door first. You know what I'm saying? And get it in. And you know what I'm saying? And then one thing I loved about my grandparents is that they didn't over talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? So now if they was at home, if they got a problem, then they gonna, but out in the public in the world, there was a lot of respect there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And no matter who was working or who wasn't or who made the most money, whatever case it may be, it was always known in the household who the husband and wife was. And so I could definitely tell that they kept this form of respect even in their younger days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't just happen overnight. As they got older, I can tell that they kept the same form of respect for each other. So now, do I see that in the younger generations? Some,
yeah.
Some. I can't say none, but it definitely needs to improve. You know what I mean? Now, yes, it's very known that yes, I'm outside. I'm dating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm dating with a purpose. I'm not dating for you to waste my time.
Right.
So
the dumbest shit you could ever do is allow somebody else to waste your time.
One way to avoid time wasted is to set boundaries, standards, and expectations from the very beginning. No, don't wait. You want to be respected? Set them.
I'm gonna know off the gates how you feel. Are you serious about through your first couple conversations with me,
right?
Or first couple meetings, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just as outside as much as you want me to be,
right?
Okay, because if you feel like you want me to be your lady, then you need to come correct from the very beginning and not just come with the bullshit. Because I can definitely spot that
a mile away, right?
Immediately.
Okay, so men, y'all hear this? Y'all need to make sure that you are dating with intent, dating with purpose. These women are not the same out here. You can't treat Sally like you treat Sue, and you can't think Betty is, Brittany. It's not the same,
right?
What one woman allow you to get away with, the next one just might not play with you about it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful who you're dealing with and how you're dealing with them. Okay, period. You can't just treat anybody like anything. And we're all human beings. We all have feelings. Like, you can't say and do just anything without thinking about it first. Like, be intentional. That's pretty much it when it comes to dating. Just be intentional and, like you said, date with purpose. It's very important to do so. And like we said on episode 1, do it safely.
Right.
You said that on episode 1. Date safely.
Absolutely.
Whatever you're doing out there, you can do what you want to do. Just do it safely.
And find out who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't be so quick to just go ahead and just jump off into the bedroom. And you got to first set your standards in the very beginning.
Right.
So guess what? If the man is not for you, he gonna back off anyway.
And I think that's a reason why. I think that's a reason why men don't do things that they used to do, because we don't require them to.
Oof.
Let's get on it. It ain't all their fault. Let's get on it. Cause it ain't all their fault. We can't blame the men for every doggone thing.
Right.
Like, for real. Because are we sitting in the car waiting on them to open the door?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, are we standing there waiting for them to pull out our chair? Like, are we letting them know, hey, this is what I expect?
Right.
I'm a lady. Or are you just opening your leg, letting them, and then expect them to be a gentleman? You can't expect a gentleman to be a gentleman when you're not being a lady.
Right.
You can't expect him to be a gentleman when you're not even being a lady.
You know what?
And also, I think a lot of the bad influences when it come down, because see, there's the difference between a girl and a woman.
Right. It is.
Okay. Now you gotta put yourself in the category of what you want to be looked at. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to be that girl, right? They got plenty of them. The Sukianas and all of them, and licking them booty holes and
Shout out to
all of
Suki. I
that.
love the coochie.
Yeah, I love you.
I love Suki, baby. Let's just put that out there.
I love you. Stay on the same level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not gonna knock nobody.
Right.
Because this a lifestyle that you want to live. That's your business. But
don't do that when a man upholds you to.
Right.
And then you be mad like,
yeah, you got one out here telling us, oh, I done helped this, you know,
Right.
and did all this.
Right.
And then you got the other women who ain't even, they hold themselves up to some class.
That's me.
Because that's what, exactly.
That's me.
Absolutely me.
That's me. Because I swear, even if I was single, I just can't be out there like that.
Right. Absolutely.
It's too much stuff out here. You know, the AIDS and HIV numbers are going up.
Absolutely.
And then they discovering new stuff. Like, I just agree. I like my stuff to be intact. All the way intact. Because baby, who?
Absolutely. Myself, I've been married and I'm divorced. And I like to be locked in with my man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like to be feel like, you know what, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
And when you lock in with somebody, you should be able to do anything with that person.
Right, absolutely.
Because you should feel safe with that person.
Right.
I'm gonna do anything you want me to do. I don't care. I ain't never done it. Let's try it.
And if I'm locked in, that means this man has came correct. He has respected me. He treats me how I'm supposed to be treated off the gate. We know who we are. You know what I'm saying? A man approach me, baby, I'm good. I got a man. I got to
sit up on this one because she ain't lying.
I'm good, baby. I got a man. I got a husband.
Yes. Okay, period.
We locked him out. You know what I'm saying? And I expect that to have that same respect from this man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you come to me with that bullshit talk about, so we just gonna kick it like, baby, who? I'm going home.
You can kick by yourself.
Right. The thing about it is, I'm my own friend. Okay? I'm my own woman. So you ain't gonna just come with me, so we go kick it late tonight, 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh! I'm in the bed by 8 o'clock.
I'm not in the bed that early, but no.
Shoot. In the bed by 8:30, baby.
Shit, now I don't care if I'm outside, inside, what? I'm not, no. This man got it all been lifted and twisted.
Right. And see, and this also touch bases on dating versus friends with benefits. Let's get into it.
So that was on here too, dating versus friends with benefits. Friends with benefits is not dating. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care what you think.
No.
It's not dating. And me personally, I'm not with the friends with benefits thing. I never have been, even when I'm single. I ain't with that because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm a Pisces and I get in my feelings. And I'm not gonna allow you to hurt my feelings. So I won't even allow you to get that close. So like I said, I'm a lady. I'm very classy.
Right.
You know, if you take me there, I can get there with you, but first off, I'm gonna be classy.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna set my standards. I'm gonna, let you know what my boundaries are, and we're gonna go move forward from there. If you don't like it, next. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not into, behind closed doors, we this, we that. I mean, in public, we ain't shit. That's friends with benefits. And so that's not what I want. I ain't never been that type, and I never will be. How about you? Have you ever, been that type of friends with benefits?
They can't afford to be. They can't afford to be in my. If I was to get down like that, baby, they could afford.
Maybe I have with a female though.
Cause my benefits, baby, it gotta come with real benefits. Baby, my money, that level.
Yeah.
So the benefit is gonna be on my side. Okay. I guarantee you that, because baby, these bills gonna get paid.
Right.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna be.
Tracks is gonna get done.
Right.
Hair and nail son, it's definitely gonna be done. Like the benefits is, I'm definitely gonna reap those benefits. Right. Okay.
Right.
What they say? The flued out, baby. I need to be flued out.
Flued out.
We go to San Barbados. You know what I'm saying?
right now, I want to take you, to an exotic place.
Yes.
Would you go?
Yeah, yes. Absolutely. That's part of the benefits of we are doing.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never really been single, so I really don't know what that feel like. And I don't. If I was to be single, I feel like I would be the same.
How long you been in your relationship?
Girl,
What's the total amount?
20 years.
Damn. I know that's right. Okay.
And I'm only 38. So that means we've been, I'll be 38 next month. So we've been together since I was 17.
Yeah.
Right before my birthday when I turned 18. He's a little older than me. I don't know. We've been together. We've been rocking. Like, we have really been rocking. And it's been, when real love prevails, it's going to stay strong. No matter what you go through. It's not nothing that really can tear us apart but us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't allow the outside noise. We've been together a long time. Okay, 20 years. My daughter, right there, she is 19.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm married and divorced. I don't really feel like going into that detail. Like,
hey, I mean, nothing lasts forever these days. Let's just put that out there. Nothing lasts forever. I would never put my personal business out on, girl talk, but, unless it needs to be aired. But, everybody, like I said, everybody goes through ups and downs. And whether you last or not, it's all in God's time and in God's hands in His plan. You know what I'm saying? So just because you got a divorce doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you did something wrong. It doesn't mean that it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go into a depression about it. I mean, you get a divorce, okay. It didn't work. You tried it. It lasted this long, this amount of time. Okay, boom. Learn from the mistakes that you and the other person made.
Absolutely.
And move on and be better for the next. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting a divorce and then do the same shit that caused you to divorce in the next relationship. But hey, like I said, friends with benefits has never been my thing. I've really never really been single to enjoy the single life or know what that feels like because I've been happy in locked in moments.
And I think some of these friends with benefits, we just gonna do the do. And then
don't text or call me until you feel enough.
What's your benefits?
Bye. I ain't got time. Bye.
Honestly, they couldn't inform me if they wanted to be on a level of me to rest of dating. You might as well just go ahead and take me serious off the gate. Look, because if you want dating and friends with benefits, right? Baby, your pocket's got to be deep.
Listen, we also had on here men just aren't considering these days. So let's talk about it.
You go ahead and open up the floor.
So listen. So you have to be considerate of your significant other. I don't care who you date, a man, a woman, transgender, whatever. You have to be considerate of that other person. Because if you're not, it really can't go left. If the person is telling you, hey, this hurts me, I don't like when you say or do this, this bothers me, this makes me sick, I don't like this, I'm allergic to that. I mean, you just have to be considerate in all ranges. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just act and, execute off of not being considerate of your other person. Because if not, like I said, they can take it out on you. It can turn into an argument. I mean, it could be anything. So have you ever experienced where someone wasn't considerate of your feelings or considerate of your, standards or requirements?
Absolutely. That's why I'm divorced.
Oh, enough said. Okay, so what made you, if you don't mind me asking, what made you decide, like, this is it? Like, that's it for me? Like, what was the breaking point?
First of all, God told me.
When my God speaks,
baby, you better listen.
You have to see.
When there is no, now mind you, in the very beginning, we were good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? One thing I love about a man here that has a hustle mentality, Because I have a hustle mentality as well. So
Yeah.
we out here getting this money.
Yeah.
We out here getting things that we need, houses, cars, you know what I'm saying? We're building foundations, you know what I'm saying? And we're discussing actually having a family and things like that or whatever. We're good. We on the same page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what happened is that we have gotten to this certain level. Now we have gotten to this level. We have got our cars. We got everything that we need.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get our house built. Ooh, talk about it, okay? Because back in the day, they had a program, and they might still have it, to where that you can actually go inside of this business and pick every single thing that you want for your house to be built, all the way down to the doorknobs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They been through right, and I forgot what it used to be called back in the day. It might be still around, where you're able to just build your house from the ground all the way up. We have reached this level to where me and him have I done put him on how to build our credits and stuff like that together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We doing some real big shit.
Yeah.
For our relationship, for our marriage.
Progress.
So what you did is that you took he took his focus off of what we were building and decided you gonna go up there and with your baby mama. Oh, you finna go back over into the hood where your baby mama where you was.
Okay, so can I say something on that?
Yeah.
So you said he went back to his baby mama?
Yeah, they was creeping and dipping and
okay, so maybe you were too much for him.
Oh, absolutely.
You were too much for him. He was not mentally prepared to progress. Right. And so he went back to where he was comfortable. Absolutely. Where he understood and where he could actually relate.
Absolutely. And then just going between the whole back and forth. Oh, baby, I love you, Bianca, and listen, I apologize. And listen,
they show me how to gaslight, don't they?
Man, what?
What love bomb?
Man, you best thing I ever had, and I can't even believe it. And mind you, and me being young and just naive and just listening to this and realizing this ain't gonna go nowhere. This ain't gonna go nowhere. So before I had. And mind you, the house was already in the blueprint. So we was able to see what the house is going to look like in 3D form.
Yeah.
Okay? But God had said,
you sip. Because he did turn the water to wine. Today is the key.
That was not Bii. That right there was Bonquisha. She had just slipped out.
So we was able to see what the house is going to look like in 3D form.
Yeah.
Okay? But God had said,
you sip. Because he did turn the water to wine. Today is the key.
God said, you know what? I'm going to provide you this when it's my time, but right now it ain't the time. Is this the person that you trying to bring into this household? No. We're going to put a stop to it.
Yes.
He woke me up out of my sleep.
Ooh, won't he do it?
So, you know, they was thinking there was something they done on there. I said, no, my household is not built out. The foundation is shaking. So I had to go ahead and let it loose. So after that, and it was just, they was like, just let us know if it works out, what case it may be, and it just did. So, and as time had went on, and then some other things started happening to the relationship, and after a while, God just says time to go. And so luckily, I was in college. I was at Calhoun going to school for paralegal, and babe, I did my own damn divorce. Okay. Sure did. And by the time he found out about the damn divorce, baby, I was already at the divorce party.
Now that's the way they fucking do it.
I did my own paperwork, baby. Okay, so then got up out of there. By the time he found out, he was like, what you doing, baby? What you celebrate? I was divorced.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Baby, he denied it. No, you good. Stay where you at, please. Wherever you was at, stay comfortable. Wherever you been for these last few days, stay where you at. I'm going to say wherever you got left over here in this house, and put it outside and put it in your one. and you just come on, drive on by, pick up, and have somebody do how you want to. And I'm not, and see, back in the day, I used to throw stuff on at the house or whatever. But see, I was done. I made sure all his items, all the way down to the toothbrush, was out that house, baby. And I was not playing no games. And I done moved on with my life, baby. Thank you. That's why I said I'm happily divorced and I'm outside. Okay.
It's all right to be outside. It ain't nothing wrong with getting a divorce. I used to think that getting a divorce meant failure. I used to think that getting a divorce was a bad look. I used to think, I used to say, it's against my religion to get a divorce. Now I don't give a damn. I'm happy, but I'm just saying, like, if it came to that point, if it came to a point of getting a divorce, I think I'd be okay with that. Because it took me a battle, to come to grips with that. Not every relationship works.
Right.
And that's okay. Right. Sometimes relationships are lessons. Right. And sometimes relationships are blessings.
Absolutely.
And sometimes they can be both.
It was definitely a blessing for me.
It can be both.
He thought I divorced him for another man. No, baby. I divorced you for something that had nothing to do with another person. Baby, I divorced you from me.
Exactly. And that would be the only reason I would get a divorce is for myself. I would never leave a man for another man.
Man, what?
Because you need time to heal before you get to another man. First of all, that's number one. I ain't never leaving a man for another man. That'll never happen. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn who you are, or what you think, or what your opinion is. I'm not gonna ever do that in life. I'm gonna leave you for me.
That man started acting crazy, huh? You thought I had left him for another man? And
that's what they always think. They always think it's another fucking man. Like, where's the man at?
The house blowing up the phone.
You put it down, girl. You put it down, girl.
It ain't the person, baby, but it's the quality.
Quality.
Like, I'm a quality woman.
Right.
He knows it's in your mind. You be okay? And guess what? One thing about this, when God had told me go ahead and leave this relationship, and I got you. After that, baby, I started modeling, started signing contracts, been on
life
TV.
Started aligning. Right. Your life started aligning.
Life started lifing in a good, positive way.
Right.
Modeling, TV, magazine. So I just pray life is going to
be on episode 1, remember I told you, I pray every day. Right. So many times a day. Like, I'm so connected to God, and I always have been. I have a calling on my life for sure that I've been running from my whole entire life. But, now it's just getting to the point where I can't run from it anymore. God has a gift on me that I just need to, You cannot run from God. He will find you every time. But, now it's just getting to the point where I can't run from it anymore. God has a gift on me that I just need to, world. But that's another episode. Mm-hmm. Back to the dating is broken. And let's just be honest. We talked about dating, versus friends and benefits. So we talk about friends and benefits. That's not my thing. Never really has been. Mm-hmm. I don't really respect women that do that because pretty much most of the men, 75% of the time, that's when the benefits got another woman.
Oh yeah,
let's just talk about it. So
75. Everybody, that's why all these AIDS and
right, and I can't. I like my stuff to stay intact, clean, fresh. I like for it to smell like fruits and berries. I don't need you coming over here with your off stuff, coming up in here with your negative spirit. I don't bacteria. I don't need none of that. Like, keep that shit over fucking there. Over here, we good, baby. We goddamn real good over here. Keep that shit up there.
Smell your problem going through your clothes, baby. Go to the doctor. You done did too much.
People smell like that.
Baby, what? Yeah. Yeah, when they out here doing the do,
they don't know how to wash themselves.
Baby,
so we're going to have a whole nother episode on how to properly wash your shit. It really is okay?
Men and women.
Not the musty balls.
Baby.
You better open them legs up and get down in there.
Go to the doctor. There's something incurable that
now look, when you get to that point, you just keep your legs closed.
Stay to yourself, honey.
No, not the corner. I'm weak. In the corner.
Something else that's new that I don't really know too much about it, but I have read on a few things. It is the poly relationships.
Okay.
Now, I'm bringing this up because I think it was like last week, there was a couple on Facebook and they was talking about how um, they were in a marriage and of course the woman is the wife is bisexual and they decided to bring in the younger and they're probably about in their 30s or 40s.
Okay.
They decided to bring in a 20-something-year-old girl into a relationship. And they was talking about how it started off really good, whatever the case may be. And then it wound up ending. And the wife felt like the girl was wanting him, the husband, more than her. And they decided to cut the relationship. I have my opinions about certain things, but if it's for you, it's for you. If it ain't, it ain't. Myself personally, I can't share my husband because it brings on too many unexpected spirits in your relationship. It brings on problems and drama, things like that in a relationship. And it might not even be from that certain person. It's just that what you brought into the household. But that's just my opinion. I've never done it. Do you know anything about it?
Girl, yeah. Listen. Okay, so this is girl talk.
Right.
This is raw and uncut TV. I don't care who get mad about me telling my truth. My truth is the truth. And what I know is what I know. So polyamorous? No. I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. Let's just put that out there. Am I against it? No. If there's a foundation with the original couple, I feel like if they have an understanding, if they, have a solid bond that's unbreakable, and they feel like, they want to spread their wings and, go ahead and have a polyamorous relationship, that's fine. I don't have nothing against that. I don't judge it. It's not my preference. It's just not my preference. Now a threesome, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that.
Well, so what's the difference between a threesome and a poly? I don't know.
I can send you home. Out your way. Poly is an actual relationship.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with a poly relationship, but if you have to be solid. You know what I'm saying? You have to be solid within yourself and within your relationship with your man, because this man is now able to treat this woman over here exactly how he treats you, because it's a relationship now. It's not just, you and him.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be, I don't know if I can do that. Unless the relationship starts off like that. You know what I'm saying? If the relationship started off like that, maybe. I don't really know. I can't really say because I ain't been in that predicament. But, I mean, as far as my situation now, I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
I don't think I could, but, I mean, recently, yeah, most definitely. I do.
Yeah, I think about
by the way,
if it's healthy enough for the relationship.
It's always not healthy if your relationship ain't already beforehand.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. If your relationship is not healthy and strong, and you don't have that unbreakable bond already, then hell no, don't do that, because it's gonna mess you up first.
Some other problem.
Right. But if you have a foundation, you have an unbreakable bond, if you have a partner in crime, if you have somebody that you can't live or even think without, then yeah, that's probably something that you can have a discussion about and agree on or disagree on. But I mean, it's not something I would do after being with somebody. It's something that I would probably think about going into a relationship. It has to start that way. It can't me and you, and then now you want to bring her in. What's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's probably my thought process. Like, what's wrong with me? Am I not enough for you?
Right.
That's probably how I would feel. But if it started out as a poly relationship, then I don't have nothing to say. This is what it is. This is what I signed up for. But if my husband came home to me and somebody from a poly relationship, I found us a girlfriend.
Baby,
I found you a grave.
Baby, I'm knocking your head through the washer. Honestly, I know I can't bring that into my household. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I can even do the threesome into my, because the thing about it is, I'm a Taurus. I love. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Pisces. I love.
So one thing about it is a Taurus that a good one. Some people that's out here that
There's always two sides to every
right.
I'm telling you.
I want to be locked in with my husband, with my man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like what we have, we need to bring in somebody else. Like for what? You know what I'm saying? If I am holding our relationship down as a woman who I am, and you're doing the same as the man in the relationship, I don't think it should be a reason why we should bring someone in. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Must be heterosexual.
Definitely.
That's why.
Definitely.
Because if a woman is not heterosexual, if she's bisexual, then she's definitely open to it. It's always going to be a bisexual woman open to things like that.
Right.
So I wouldn't expect you to be open to it. And another man can't expect you to be open to it.
Right.
As long as you had those discussions,
right?
Dating with intent and purpose, and you had those right conversations, they would know what they can and can't do.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And
now,
don't try me in our relationship because it will be.
So okay. So if your man can be like, hey, baby,
just don't do it.
I love you.
And
I want us to try something new. You would do it.
What you want to try to do? Baby, I would throw on these wigs. Baby, we Island. Look, I could be your Boquisha. I could be your Beverly.
Yeah.
You want me to be your Maria? This is whatever you want me to be, baby. I would throw that makeup on the wigs, baby. We'd go into character, baby. I am your everything.
I am your everything.
I'm gonna be every woman you want me to be, your Janet Jackson. You want me to be your Tina, whoever you want me to be.
Okay, I'm your Lotto.
Your Megan, whoever you want me to be. Just go bring that damn number up in here if you like your life.
If you like your life.
If you appreciate your life.
Right, okay. Yeah, I've heard it here.
Don't play with me like that, baby.
She is not with the bullshit.
Not one. Absolutely.
So listen, we also have on here, some men don't know how to lead.
Ooh.
So when we talk about dating versus, friends and benefits, these men out here, some of them don't know how to be a man, don't know how to lead the household, don't know how to lead the relationship, don't know how to approach the relationship, don't know how to really say how they feel.
But they need to be by themselves.
Exactly. Leave me the fuck alone.
Ain't that the truth? They know how to lay down with you. They know how to do that
real good, ain't they?
Yeah. They ready
and quickly. It ain't gonna wait. Right. Okay.
I had met a guy not too long ago, and he put this so real, and I had to respect it because I hadn't heard this come from a man's mouth before. He was like, Bianca, I've really been liking you since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
okay. What are you?
Yeah, so right. Mind you, I do know some back in the days that got the eyeballs on this.
Yeah.
Ready to blow the phone up. But he was just like, but some men are just not boyfriend material. Some men are just not relationship material.
Right.
So that's why I have never approached you like that. And mind you,
let's come from a man.
He just told me this past weekend. Because we had kicked it, we had a party, whatever the case would be. And he just looked at me and he actually brought this conversation to me. And he was just like, that's why I never approached you like that, because some men are just not in the headspace to be the man that you want. And the husband.
I'm glad he told you that.
And I had to respect it. And I was just like, well, damn, why can't other people be the same way?
Because men don't know how to lead. They don't know how to be a man. They don't know how to speak what's on their heart or on their mind. They don't know how to tell you how they really feel. Mm-hmm. They don't. And for some reason, I don't know. For the life of me, I don't understand that. Mm-hmm. Just tell me. Tell me how you really, really feel. And maybe we can get somewhere. We ain't getting nowhere if you don't tell me how you feel. What's the point of me being in your presence? And you going through all you went through to date me or to get to me or whatever the case may be, and you did a doorknob on your heart. You're not speaking what's on your mind. Like, that don't make sense to me. I never understood that.
I definitely do.
I never really understood that. Like, why do men?
And I think where my ex-husband had lacked it is that once he got into the relationship, he just didn't know what to finish leaving the relationship. And so the thing about it is, I respected him enough to know that he is the husband, the man of the relationship, and I'm the woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there was definitely some mutual respect there. So I thought until you actually went outside of our household. But I think what happened is he didn't know how to move forward with the relationship because he saw what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? He started off good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They always do.
Right. And then we get to that fourth, fifth year, and now you know fell off. And now you want to help up.
Yeah, and cheating is not the only way you can.
Right. It was definitely more than that.
Yeah,
it was definitely more than that.
There's more ways to mess up a relationship.
Yeah,
Cheating. There's more ways than that.
Absolutely.
For sure. Let's talk about social media in the dating field. Like, back in the day, we didn't have social media.
I ain't had social media until I got my divorce.
Oh, really?
I wasn't even on social media like that. I probably had a picture or two on here. I wasn't even on it. And my husband at the time, he definitely did not have one.
Okay. Well, I see a lot of relationship stuff on social media that I think that needs to be off of social media. Like,
definitely.
I feel like a lot of relationships would last longer if they didn't get other people in their business. And when I say social media, not just actual social media apps. I mean, talking to your friend, telling them this and telling them that. Keep your shit to yourself. Nobody really care about your business, and all they're doing is ear hustling.
Right.
So they can go tell the next person, like, oh, sisters really ain't doing that good. I mean, like, just come on now. Like, you don't have to spill all your business. Everybody ain't got to know everything.
I don't want to know everything.
I am a key believer in everybody don't have to know everything about you. Like, it's okay to move in silence. It's okay to, argue with your partner in silence and not have to go, oh, girl, man, we got to arguing again. You gotta do that. It's not necessary. It's not necessary because as soon as your friend, your best friend, your BFF come over to your house, she gonna roll her eyes at your man and have a whole attitude because she's feeling some type of way because of what you told her about your man.
Not even friends, family members too.
That too, like
family members,
keep your family members out your
business. Family members they gonna remind you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my sister called me about a man. I'm pulling up. I don't give a damn what she did, what she said, where she was at, and who she did it with, and what. I don't give a damn what the scenario is. I'm pulling up. If my mama called me, I'm pulling up. That's why I said keep folks out your business. It ain't got to be all that. Social media, gossiping, rumors, lies, exaggerations. All this stuff plays a part in people's relationship. Like, you have to think about it. Like, okay, if it was me, would I want somebody to be telling my business? And if this person trusted you enough to tell you their business, shouldn't nobody have to say it. It's between me and you. We shouldn't have to say that because it's obvious that it's a personal situation that shouldn't nobody know about. I shouldn't have to tell you it's between me and you.
Right, it's between me and you.
Like, no, I shouldn't have to say that. It's obvious that it's between me and you. I'm telling you a personal situation that I'm going through, and I don't expect to hear it about it a week or two later from my family member that I ain't talked to in years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and now you just spilled all the tea about your relationship to your family members, and then you got right back with
and then you come to the damn barbecue with the same man you've been talking about,
and they look at both y'all
right. Just keep your mouth shut. It's okay. You can go through stuff in silence. You can go through stuff. You know who you need to talk to? God.
I'm trying to tell you,
because He can fix it. Your family ain't gonna do nothing but to call the ruckus because I'm coming. Okay, on 2 wheels. All right.
But I definitely.
Some of these women today are not the same as they were back in the day. They don't hold these men accountable. They spread their legs first thing without asking questions. They making us look bad. I mean, they just out here giving it out.
Sip on that tea. That is self-accountability. Now, let me say this right here. There were some things in our relationship Well, I feel like I should have communicated a little more, you know what I'm saying, in my marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that then me, I'm a Taurus, so I feel like I gotta get you back.
Not to get back, please.
Girl. So you do something to me, I feel like, and see, that was the immature.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay, you want to do this? Okay,
I've been there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you hurt right here. I want this thing to get deep.
Yeah. So I'm a Pisces, and so like when I get back my tip for tat, I go deeper. Like whatever you did to me, I'm gonna do to you 50 times.
Yeah. But I'm trying to the growth in me.
Yes.
Wants to say, you know what, let me work on this and figure out what we could do to fix the situation instead of adding more on top of it.
Right, exactly.
So that's just the growth in me. Cause honey, cause you hurt me, baby, I'm gonna hurt you 10 times, 20 times. Okay. That's just this. But the growth in me said, you know what, if we're in a serious relationship as far as a marriage and things like that or whatever, I could definitely see myself trying to fix it instead of adding more to it.
Okay. Yeah. So when it comes to dating, today, in today's society, what would be your advice to
them? Definitely date safely. Mm-hmm. And that's for men and women. Find out who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Do your homework.
Don't be so quick to just jump off into to their beds. Because honey, we all done had those mistakes.
I can't jump in nobody's bed. Even if I was single, I just couldn't because I know what I have. I'm not bragging on what I have. Trust me, I'm really not bragging.
Well, what I'm saying is too early.
Yeah, I can't do it.
So, definitely take the time to get to know that person. You'll know if the person is right for you in the beginning and all the way up to it's time y'all to become something serious.
Yeah.
So my thing is, just take your time and getting to know someone. Mm-hmm. And also have some type of standard within your own self.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because me, it's certain things I'm just not going to put up with.
Yeah.
It's certain things that I require to have. And I'm going to let you know in the beginning what those requirements are.
Right.
So I can feel secure in this dating or relationship or marriage. The conversation definitely has to be strong enough. And the thing about it is, I will respect you more if you just say, you know what, this is too much for me.
Yeah.
And say, you know what, just like my guy friend who I had met, we had the conversation with a week ago. I respected him more. He was just like, I'm just not in that space as a man to hold this type of relationship. You know what I'm saying, that you're needing. I respect the fuck out of him for that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And mind you, this is the same man who said, well, you've been liking me since kids.
Yeah.
So he's letting me know that if he wants to get in anything in a situation, he's not going to be able to be the man that he needs to be in my life. I respect that. And that's what needs to be a lot more of those conversations. You know what I'm saying?
And be honest with yourself and be honest with who you're dealing with. Just be honest.
Right. And we ain't never slept together, none of that. We just been cool. Yeah. We have been and it's all love and respect. That's how we see each other. All that, you know what I'm saying? And so this is all what it's about, you know what I'm saying? And definitely 100% protect yourself. Protect yourself from these diseases and these unwanted spirits in your household.
Yes.
Inviting people in.
Everybody's not your friend.
Everybody's your friends. Just everything. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, my advice to you would be the same. For stay safe, date with intent, be honest with yourself as far as every aspect. You know, if you see a red flag, acknowledge the red flag. Don't ignore it. Like, come on. If you see the red flag, don't ignore it. Don't tell yourself it's something you can get out of.
Please.
Just like I said, you know, it's very important that, how can I put this? It's very important that you know who you are within yourself.
Absolutely.
It's very important that you know what you want. You can't date until you know what you want.
Right.
You can't date until you know what you're looking for. You can't date until you know what your intentions are.
Mm-hmm.
You can't date until you know what your purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be healed within yourself before you date someone else, because you could actually be hurting someone by dating them and don't even know it.
Right.
So you have to be careful, intentional, purposeful, mindful, knowledgeable, and you just definitely have to be prayerful too, because I don't know what your beliefs are, but if you believe in God, be prayerful in before you go out here on these dates, and before you invite somebody into your home or go to someone else's home. You don't know what's there waiting on you. You don't know what's their intentions when they get to your home. You don't know what the aspect is from their point of view. You don't know what they're going through in their life. You don't know. Like she said, get to know who you're dealing with before you deal with them. Everything don't have to be sex. It could be prayers. Pray together.
Right.
It could be, hey, let's watch a movie and let's talk about it. Let's go out and take a trip, and you can actually learn a lot about a person by taking a trip with them. You can learn a lot about a person by having a real deep, intimate conversation. Intimacy doesn't have to be sex. Intimacy could be a lot of things. Look it up. Look the definition of intimacy. It doesn't always have to be sex. You can have an intimate conversation. You can have an intimate date. You can have an intimate interaction without it being physical. Like, you can fall in love with somebody in a matter of days. If it's really real and if it's really, heaven sent.
Well, fall into life.
Fall into love.
My advice is before you fall into love, fall into life. Find out if you actually like this person.
Right.
And find out if you actually like yourself. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Because see, the thing about it is when you lay down with somebody too early, I love him, I love her. And then a few months down the line,
you can't stand
you can't stand him.
Right.
But the thing about it is that person probably never changed.
Yeah. You was just blinded by the lust.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you know what? I think some of the best dates that I've had, and I've been on quite a few. I think some of the best dates I have was just when I was getting to know, we was getting to know each other. We was walking around the park, just talking.
I remember them days.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Those were some of my best dates. Yeah. We would just walk around the park. And mind you, I'm a water person, so I love real nice.
Yeah,
I love real nice,
nice
flowers and water and things like that with ducks. Like I love it.
Yeah.
So when he was like, "I'm gonna take you out and we're gonna go do something," he's like, "What you want to do?" I was like, "I just want to walk the park," and that's what we did. And we got to know each other. And I've been knowing this man for over 20 years now. See? See? Those are some of my best dates of just.
You can mishandle somebody by misinterpreting their spirit. So if you think, oh, this is just a sneaky link or this is just a friends of benefit, you could be missing out on your husband or your wife.
Right.
Just by treating them like a sneaky link.
Right.
You could be missing out on your divine, feminine or masculine or your soulmate or your twin flame.
Right.
Just by assuming that this is all it is right now. No.
That's
doing
what time I get out of work and we kick it late tonight. To do what, baby?
To do what? What you want? Quit bothering me. Like for real. Quit bothering me.
Even if I go to bed at 8 o'clock, I go to bed at 8 o'clock to avoid you.
And another thing I had on here, last thing on my list as far as dating and everything in this world is, well, I don't know, maybe we can leave that for another show.
Okay.
We might have to
but we don't need to give them all.
Yeah, we might have to pee in that one.
Okay.
We might have to pee in that one because see that one right there. That might go a little deeper than we might have time for today.
See, okay.
We're gonna hold off on that.
Right.
And it's juicy. Right. It's real juicy. But I'm gonna give you a hint. You get out what you put in where.
Yes.
If you're not there, you need to get there.
Yes, definitely. definitely follow us on the Elite TV network. That's Elite TV 256. And also Girl Talk with Bii
And Bri.
Beauty card or something. And spray paint the glove or something with some mace. Mace the glove, yeah. So your family showed up with the heck should have glove out. Okay. Now, what happened recently, which was about a year ago or a year or two ago, something like that. This is when he had made a video stating that he was here, because I did see him. He was actually at the hotel that was here, because I did recognize the hotel that was here on one of his lives. But instead of him showing up to perform, he said just go there to perform.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.